So why are you so salty today, Rayleigh? Well, this episode we're gonna talk to you about Meat Sushi, this amazing new place that we tried, $1 million listing right in the heart of Henderson, and why we are using black magic. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
We're gonna tell you all the secret. Here we go.
I'm on a right track to nowhere, telling me to take my time. I'm on an aeroplane to anywhere.
Hey guys, welcome back. It's been a week.
It has been a week.
Yeah.
This week kind of felt like a month, but I feel like in a really good way.
Yeah, I mean, I ended up with darker hair, so.
Yeah, and it's so fluffy. I actually just told her, oh man, is it hair wash day? You're going to lose that great hairstylist
No,
hair.
yet. I'm gonna see if it lasts for a couple of days. So I go to Liquid Salon in Henderson, on Eastern and Sunridge Heights, and I really love it there. That's where I met Rosie, and she's wonderful.
She's great.
And she knows what I want without me telling her. So that's the best part.
Yeah, I think so too. So let's start talking about our week. So first of all, Monday, bright and early, we talked about doing events. We really want to reach out, get with some more realtors, see how we can help them with their social media presence. Although
Yeah.
we're not rock stars, we really enjoy it and we're getting good feedback from our clients about it. So what's our idea?
Yeah, so we're going to start hosting an event based on social media. And we're going to start with what most of our realtors have, which is Facebook and Instagram, because most of them will already have like a page.
Yeah.
And kind of setting up the schedule and then bringing a few points of our like secrets and things that we do.
Yeah.
So they can learn and be successful as well. A lot of our clients come directly from social media, so that is very exciting. Because even if you get one referral or you are in front of a past client, it really helps our business. So every time you guys like, subscribe, or follow, or comment, or just send a direct message or save it in your bookmarks, the algorithm helps us where we start coming up in front of a lot of other people.
Definitely. And at these events, we're going to be talking about Facebook ads. We're going to be talking about consistency, being visible rather than being able, what that means. And also, how do you get started? Because that's awkward. Getting started is hard.
Oh my goodness.
Took me
I
2
think we need
years.
to put in a video, one of my first videos. I sat on the chair in my backyard. The sun was on my face. My camera was shaky and the sound was so bad. It's just like, but at least it started one video out,
Yeah.
you know?
And now we're, 7, 8 months? No.
No, it's almost 2.5 years, I feel.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then our podcast, which started in January. It's
Yeah.
look how it happens. And like I said, we're not rock stars, but it's
believe we
bringing
are.
things in and we're enjoying it. It's fun. Yeah. So if you are a realtor who is interested in it, leave a comment in the comments below. We'll get you guys signed up if we have any seats left. If you are a realtor from somewhere else and you can't make it to Henderson or Las Vegas for this class or event, please reach out. We'll do a Zoom so you can just watch.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing. We're gonna try to do a Zoom class because I'm also licensing other states.
Yeah.
So one of them being California, and the company is working on getting licensed in Arizona. So eventually, I'll get there. But we can definitely help out, and if not, we know someone.
Exactly. And
that
just come
can do
on
it.
for the information. It's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
So, DaVinci Resolve, our black magic.
Yes. So we've been using this amazing video editing software. When you get the copy like on your iPad, it's free. You want a little bit more features, you gotta pay for it. The cool thing about it is DaVinci Resolve is done through Blackmagic, which has a huge array of different types of software. So DaVinci Resolve is one of them. And you can do so many things and learn so much from the program. There are endless YouTube videos to learn on how to do transitions, so how to do edit, how to sync audio, how to add captions. It can translate pretty much your voice into like actual like caption, like a transcript essentially, in different languages. So it's actually really, really cool. And Jaime is the one that got us started on it, just kind of like learning. So sometimes you can get frustrated, other times it just goes so smoothly. So you are taking
Yeah,
onto the journey.
I find it funny. So we got me set up on Monday. That was a part of our Monday journey. And I was like, this is going to be easy peasy. I'll just we'll film this house on Tuesday. And then, I'll start editing it in DaVinci Resolve. Well, come Friday, which is today, I have not uploaded anything in there yet because I've been researching on YouTube how to even do any of it. This is such a monster. I'm coming from Lightroom, InShot, the little things. And this product is just really cool, and I'm really excited to actually put the videos in it. But I am happy that I took the time, and I'm grateful that we were ahead of schedule on our podcast to actually learn it before I start messing with it, because it's almost like making a hollandaise sauce. You can break that and it's not good, it won't work, but you put on all this effort, you use all the ingredients, and it just is blah. Same thing with DaVinci Resolve. If I'm going to put everything in there, if I push one wrong button, it can mess up that whole thing. Nothing fits together, nothing works, and I have to start all over. So I am glad that I've had the time to actually learn more on YouTube. So that's been good.
I'm hanging on the hollandaise sauce.
You haven't had hollandaise sauce?
No.
Next, WineDown. We're talking about her first time trying Eggs Benedict.
Eggs Benedict. Is that the poached eggs?
Yeah, so poached eggs with ham on top of an English muffin with hollandaise sauce drizzled on top.
Yeah, never had that.
Okay, that and
no
chicken
way.
pot pie. These are the two things I'm going to be making her.
That's too funny. Yeah, so we're excited about this video editing software. Definitely learning. It's always fun to learn new things. We have nothing else to do, right?
It is true. We're so busy, and I'm just sitting here on YouTube. What can I learn about this? A client, my balloon's falling apart. It's okay. You can wait.
Oh my goodness. That's why we're a team, right?
Yes, exactly. Yeah. All right, so we have had this really cool house that popped up in front of us. An old friend of yours, a realtor, got $1 million listing, and he was gracious enough to welcome us in to this process. Yeah. We got to record it. We got a private showing of it, and then we got to do an open house. And it was so rewarding.
Yeah, and the cool thing is that it wasn't open to the public, but it's actually a broker open, which is something new that we have done. So different realtors were invited to it. It's very exclusive, but it's such a beautiful property. Just the layout, the land space, because it's big. It has a golf course for a backyard.
Yep.
And if you're looking at a house to the right side, there are no neighbors. There's just beautiful desert landscape.
Yep.
So you essentially only have one neighbor. It's just such a beautiful property with so much potential, because we found ourselves in 3 master bedrooms, because technically you have 4 if you include the casita.
That's true.
You have the casita, then you have the one on the first floor, and then the 2 ones on the story. So it's amazing. Everybody can have their own walk-in closet, private bathroom.
It's amazing. And what's even cooler about it, so we found out he's the third owner, the owner of this house. It was built in 2006. When I asked him about the second master upstairs, because it was interesting, there was a bathroom and a separate closet in the walk-in closet. And then there was a bathroom and a walk-in closet in the main room. So I was asking about it. That was such a cool design. I love how he put in the, it's basically those custom shelves that you put in to make it your own. And he said, fun fact, it used to be a hallway that went to 2 bedrooms, and he made it a master. I would have never known.
Yeah.
The way that they did it was just seamless. Looks beautiful. How cool to have a, full bathroom in your closet.
I know. Because
I would not be mad.
Yeah. No, that was pretty amazing. And then the second floor also had a beautiful loft area for entertaining. Has a beautiful balcony of your backyard, which has this amazing pool, and the golf course.
Yeah.
And then because in McDonald Highlands, they keep on building on the mountains behind, which are called Ascaya, which we'll be bringing you some videos about that, because there's an event coming up as well. You get the whole view of all those new beautiful houses, the golf course, and then if you go to the front side of the house, to those balconies, you get a view of the strip. So it's 360.
Yeah, and it's cool because in this house, my husband actually made a good point. In McDonald Ranch, a lot of people have the assumption that your neighbors can see into your backyard and that you can see into theirs. But the way that this community is actually laid out, in the house that we have toured, the Askaya community is so far up in the mountain. The golf course is so big, there's no way. I mean, you will look like tiny people.
Yeah.
There's no way you
I mean,
can see.
unless you're telescoping someone.
Yeah, but that's your own problem. But then the front is the whole skyline of Las Vegas. So
Yeah.
you see the Strip, you
Because
see
it's
Mount
so high
Charleston,
up.
all of it.
I
Yeah,
know.
like I did not agree with that whatsoever. And he found that interesting when I showed him the videos that that's not actually what it is.
Yeah.
Because everybody has their opinions. A lot of people have never been in there.
Yeah.
I can understand the assumption, but I thought it was cool that you can't see into other people's backyards.
And it's almost like a little hidden gem over there. And then we also really love the community. Just we were driving by it for a little while because of all of the different architecture. There are some houses that have underground garage and things like that. So they're very, very special homes.
Yep.
And
Definitely.
So, yeah.
And you can tell that like not one home is the same.
Yep, they're all custom.
Yeah, it's a cool drive. The realtor actually told us to take a certain entrance to go through and see the golf course and everything on the way rather than the other entrance, which kind of just went straight to the house. So that's easy for when you live there, knowing that your home is right near the gate, but it's around the corner a little bit, so you have the privacy. But man, I definitely recommend if you would like a video tour. If you would like a private viewing with the realtor, please comment below. We'll get you guys in to see it.
Yeah.
Open house is done, or broker open is done, but we want you guys to see this house. It's really amazing.
Yeah, you definitely will enjoy it.
Yes, definitely. So, what's up with the meat sushi that we talked about?
The meat sushi was fully cooked.
It was delicious, and it wasn't.
It was totally fully cooked.
Well, it was
Okay,
definitely like rare, but it was seared on one side and then wrapped around. Because interestingly enough, I looked up the term sushi means it's the rice. It's the rice with the oil. That's what sushi actually is. So it doesn't mean raw. When we were eating it, it didn't taste raw.
It didn't taste raw to me.
But on the inside, it was pink. Just don't tell her.
Well, it was very delicious, and so we one of our latest closings, we and I mean me forgot to bring the gift for.
And I should have said something. I'm the one who picked her up and noticed she didn't have a gift in her hand. I was just warmly embracing my coffee she made me.
I'm like, oh, thank you. But yeah, I forgot to bring it, so we really wanted to give the gift to our client, just say thank you for trusting us, because it was a long road for him to get there.
Yes.
And he happens to be one of the chefs at the restaurant, and he's at Park MGM.
Yep.
Yeah, it's Nostrit.
Yep.
Yep.
I think so.
Yeah, and it's by Salt Bae. And because we are such locals and never make it out to the Strip, we were mesmerized with everything that's going on over there. Park MGM, you probably guys already know, but there's like a Hello Kitty cafe. There's all these different restaurants. So
Yeah.
I got lost, but then when I found my way, we finally made it over there, and the food was delicious. They had an awesome. That's another local tip. They had an awesome lunch special, which is what we did. And we got there like around 5:17, and the lunch special was still going on.
Yes, it went till 5:30, I believe.
Yeah, no wonder. Okay. So it's $39 per person, and it has 3 entries, and the portions are big.
They're big and delicious. I mean, you get whatever they're known for, which is kind of what we noticed because we got the option of the dinner menu or the lunch menu. It's the same things. So you get to basically, if you want to try a restaurant that's a little bit pricey because it has quality food and neat culinary designs, definitely the place for you. $39. Take your client there, take your friend there, take your mom there. It was definitely a cool experience, and they were on top of everything.
Yes, the serving staff, the front desk. I mean, the hostess, and then there were probably like 3 managers that came over and say, "Is everything okay?" And we're like, "It's great."
Yeah, every single time. I mean, I've never been to a restaurant where they've refilled my hot water because I love to have hot water with lemon in restaurants. For one, because I'm always cold in restaurants, and 2, because they say it helps like digestion and things like that, so you're not so full at the end. And I tend to find that it works. But I've only ever gotten 1 cup. Nobody ever refills it. And as soon as it was done, he asked me if I wanted another one, and that made me feel happy because you feel like you're actually being looked out for at a restaurant. So that was cool.
Yeah, so we ordered the pomegranate dressing, Nostrit salad, the tuna tartare, the filet mignon with mashed potatoes. Those mashed potatoes were good.
They were
Yeah.
amazing.
The grilled salmon, who they had flown in from Scotland, he
Scotland,
said.
yeah.
So they just flew in the whole big, it was salmon, right? It wasn't tuna.
It was salmon.
Yeah, I keep saying tuna. They flew it in, and then they just had cut it fresh for the day, and that was amazing. So we had the grilled salmon with veggies, and then the craziest dessert, it was baklava.
And Turkish ice cream, which is made out of goat's milk.
Yes.
Great pairing together.
It was actually very yummy.
Yes.
And then I noticed that the salmon tartare had Peruvian ingredients. It had ají amarillo and it had quinoa. And so I asked them, like, how did they get inspired with the Peruvian ingredients? And that's when they said that the owner chef that creates the menu, which is Salt Bae, which is very popular by the salt thing, right?
This thing.
Yeah. He's Turkish, right?
He is Turkish, but I guess he spent some time in Argentina.
And apparently South America, because he
Yeah.
must have tried some ingredients from Peru. So that was amazing just to find that. And I could taste the ají amarillo on the fish, which was awesome.
Yeah, it was, I mean, we had the salmon raw, we had the salmon cooked, and I have to say that the quality did not lack in either. It was
Yeah,
great.
and that was just the surface of the menu, because if you actually go for the dinner menu or order any alcoholic drinks, we had a big drive to make home, so we didn't get
We
any
had the
drinks.
best sparkling water though.
Yeah, the sparkling water was amazing.
It was so crisp.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That
Yeah.
was a good one. But they have a lychee martini or lychee.
It's lychee, I believe. That's how I've heard it. But have you ever had one of those?
Yes, I
They're
love them.
amazing.
They're so good.
Does it taste like the fruit? I've never
Yes.
had the fruit.
Yeah, and then with the right vodka, it just tastes delicious. So
Good to
I saw
know.
that. Yeah, and then they had char lobster.
Yeah.
I mean,
that
that's
caught our
how-
eye.
That's how I want to spend my next $75.
You're like, a haircut? No.
No,
Char
char
lobster and a whiskey to go with that, please.
Oh yeah, what were they smoking at the bar? Do you see that?
Yeah, it was a smoke top, I believe. It looked like they had some sort of espresso martini, but they did have a old fashioned, some sort of a whiskey next to it. I think they were doing a photo for Instagram because the two people had their cameras out.
Oh, I see.
But it smells so good.
Yeah, I'm like, what? It smells so delicious. So
Yeah.
that was really
So that's just my assumption. They had it in a box. It looked really pretty.
Yeah.
I think they were staging it.
Yeah, and the restaurant was like laid out perfectly, so we really enjoyed it. And thank you to our client. It was such an amazing experience.
Yeah.
We felt so welcome, and the staff was so friendly. One of the servers, he said he was Caribbean, and he didn't judge me for ordering my meat well done.
Yeah, he did. He's like, it's okay. My people do it too.
Yeah, and I'm like, great, thank you.
Yeah, and it was good. Well done. I
Mm-hmm.
don't think it affected it because I do eat it medium rare.
Yeah, because it was still very juicy.
It was so good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Definitely
so-
try it.
Yeah, and today we had an amazing closing from a client that came from California.
Yep.
And that was just so amazing, just to see the picture of their family in their house, their first home, and how hard they worked for it.
They looked extremely happy. They actually came from California with only the stuff in their car because they had so much trust that they were going to sleep in that house tonight.
Oh my goodness,
And
the
we
stress
did
level.
it. Good job to our realtor and good job to you. Hats off to everybody who had a hand in that because it was stressful this morning, but we got it for the client and that was
Yeah,
great.
and it closed right before dinner, so we're like, oh, okay, we can actually have a nice dinner,
Yes.
relax, almost like a little celebration and all that. So
Exactly.
next week we have a couple more closings, few more long applications. A friend, wink, Keith, mentioned that the mortgage demand is down, but we're seeing a nice increase week by week.
Yep.
We're
We're going to prove you wrong, Keith.
we're on to you. We do not hold grudges unless they are for kids.
Chip off the shoulder.
Yeah, but one of it was a good point because the mortgage demand is down because the last 7 years has been all about refinances.
Yep.
And we can, like in good heart, refinance people into a higher interest rate from a low rate.
No.
So all
you
of
can't
that
sell their house either.
yeah. So all of that business has gone out the window. So you have mostly purchase businesses, very purchase heavy. So week by week, we see the stats increasing 1% on new mortgage applications. And then the rates are fluctuating without any discount points, between like 7.27, I'm sorry, from 7.21 to 7.27%. So it kind of like is there in the middle. We don't know what's going to happen towards the end of this year, but we do expect rates to come down, and nobody has can foresee the future.
future, no.
But we do make our best to try to put our clients on the best position possible. Can they afford the monthly payment? That's what I worry about.
Yep.
Yeah, and if they couldn't, I wouldn't be able to sleep. And I tell you endless stories of clients that are like,
Yeah.
get me a house. And I'm like, but you
No.
can't afford it.
Yeah, she's like, no, you absolutely cannot. They go find another lender. They try to make it work. It doesn't happen, and they come back.
Yeah.
So it is good to have a lender who's got your back. Date the rate, marry the house payment. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah.
But we really appreciate you guys coming on. We're so excited for what's going to happen next week so we can share it with you.
Yeah.
And let's do this.
We're going to be events heavy. You'll see us everywhere.
Bye, guys.
Seven